Space is not a destination. It is an executioner. To understand the true hostility of our neighbors, we need a pioneer. Meet Subject 704, locked inside this reinforced suit, for now. His vitals are stable, but his biology is a mystery. On these monitors, we will track the exact second his heart fails. The suit stays on. Until the planet decides otherwise, he wears a high-tech suit. But it is a false promise. In the face of cosmic fury, this armor is nothing more than a thin layer of paper. No protection can save him from what is coming. How long can a living being survive in our solar system? The answer is shorter than you think. Welcome to the ultimate survival test, presented by Astroscale Visuals. Touchdown on Mercury. Here, a sun 7 times larger than on Earth rules a pitch-black sky. There is no atmosphere to protect Subject 704 from the solar fury. The surface temperature peaks at 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Within 5 seconds, his skin begins to blister and carbonize. He has no choice, no escape. In less than 2 seconds of direct exposure, his body is incinerated into a burst of orange embers. Total termination in the solar furnace. Welcome to Venus, the most hellish landscape in our system. The air here is a thick, choking fog of sulfuric acid. But the real executioner is the atmospheric pressure, 90 times greater than Earth's. It is like standing a kilometer beneath the ocean. Before he can even take a breath, the weight of the sky crushes his skeleton like a tin can. As he collapses, the acid rain dissolves what's left of his remains into a sizzling organic puddle. Death is instantaneous. Mars, the relative paradise of our journey, but a trap nonetheless. The atmosphere is 100 times thinner than home. Without a pressurized suit, the oxygen in his blood would expand, causing his veins to foam and swell. The bitter, radioactive cold of the red desert begins to freeze his lungs from the inside out. He survives for 2 agonizing minutes, shivering in the pink dust, as his consciousness slowly fades into a silent, frozen sleep. A lonely monument in a dead world. Jupiter, a monster of gas with no solid ground to catch you. Subject 704 begins an infinite fall through a chaotic sea of hydrogen. He is accelerated by massive gravity, plummeting through orange clouds, while continent-sized lightning bolts illuminate his descent with 20,000 volts. The deeper he falls, the hotter it gets. Before he even reaches the metallic hydrogen layer, the sheer friction and heat liquefy his cellular structure. Total survival time, 0.5 seconds. Saturn, home to the most beautiful rings and the deadliest storms in existence. The winds here move at a staggering 1,000 miles per hour, faster than a supersonic bullet. These storms don't just blow him away, they act like a massive planetary shredder. Within seconds, the kinetic energy of the gas rips his atoms apart, scattering his remains across the golden clouds. There is no landing on Saturn, only a violent, high-speed erasure from existence. Uranus, a world tilted on its side, shrouded in a pale blue methane fog. The temperature here is a soul-crushing minus 370 degrees Fahrenheit. There is no warmth, only a deep, frozen silence. The moment Subject 704 touches the icy clouds, his cells crystallize. His breath turns to needles of ice before it can even leave his throat. In this frozen graveyard, he doesn't just die. He becomes a statue of glass, floating forever in the turquoise dark. Neptune, the furthest sentinel of our system. Here, the winds reach supersonic speeds, 1,200 miles per hour. These are not just breezes, they are atmospheric blades. The pressure is so intense, it literally rains diamonds deep within the core. But our subject will never see them. The dark blue storms catch him instantly, stretching his form until he vanishes. His existence is erased by the fastest winds in the solar system, a ghost in a supersonic nightmare. Finally, we return home. Earth, a paradise of blue oceans and green life. Here, our subject can finally breathe. But there is a terrifying irony to his survival. While the planet is perfect for us, his alien biology has no defense against our invisible world. Our atmosphere is a cocktail of bacteria and viruses he has never encountered. On the only world that supports life, our Martian pioneer will fall victim to a simple infection. In the end, the cradle of life is his final grave.